Your emotional baggage and traumas are scientifically proven to create disease in the body. Hey guys, I'm Laura and I make videos that will awaken your awareness. Now I wanted to make this video because this is something I have been learning a lot about lately, and that is obviously our emotional baggage can create diseases. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how, as a human, whenever we have a traumatic experience, we store that in the body. So we haven't been taught how to deal with our traumas and how to heal ourselves from traumas, how to release that energy because of the society we're living in, right? So we store the trauma in the body. Now here's something that's really, I think, is really interesting. There are animals that instinctively know to get rid of their trauma. So I'll give you an example. Say a lion is chasing like 3 gazelles, and they get one of the gazelles, kill it, eat it, and the other 2 gazelles got away. Now, what these animals instinctively know what to do, which is before they go back to their herd, they will spaz their bodies out. And what they're doing is they are getting rid of that trauma type energy. So they don't store it, they know to instinctively spaz it out before they go back to the herd so they don't take that energy back with them. Isn't that cool? But as a human, we haven't been taught how to do this, right? So one way you can release the trauma energy from your body is through breath work. So one of the reasons I wanted to start this business, this online business, is I want to get into helping people heal, clearing out their emotional baggage. I want to become like a person that's certified in breathwork and helping people clear out their traumas and get rid of diseases. So there's been a number of different sources I've been learning this from. The first one I'm going to show you is this book called The Energy Codes. Now the first thing it says in the intro part of the book is that energy is a form of medicine, and this goes back to ancient Egypt. So you've got energy healers out here, right? And so energy healers work with your energy to get the flow right. So what happens is our health issues actually start in our energy first before the physical body. Now the way our energy flows, we have our chakras, the root one being down the bottom and the crown up the top. And you've got your 7 chakras. And that's where your energy flow is. So your energy comes down the chakras, then back up, and then out into like what's known as the Taurus man. I'll put a photo here so you can see what I mean, the way the energy flow is supposed to flow in the body. That's a healthy energy flow. Now when we have traumas that happen to us, as part of life, things happen to us, it can put our energy flow off. I'll add a photo in here so you can see what I mean. So you can see how the energy flow is off, right? When the energy flows off like that, that's when it can create disease and illness. So energy healers work with the energy in the body to get the flow back to how it's supposed to be. And when you do this, when you work with the energy, then your physical health issues disappear. Isn't that cool? So another source I've been learning this from is I've been watching a series on Gaia called Rewired with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And it's a really fascinating series where he teaches like all the science behind how we work as a being, how we manifest. Our brains, hearts, nervous system plays a huge part in all of this. And so he also talks about how we are creating our own diseases in the body. And it's all starts in the mind and in your energy field. And then another source I've learned this from is, I talk about her a lot in my content, and that is Dolores Cannon, who was a hypnotherapist, hypnotized thousands of people all over the world and made great discoveries while people were under hypnosis. So one of those things that she talks about as well is disease starts in the mind. Your mind's powerful enough to create illness, but it is also powerful enough to get rid of the illness. So I was like, wow, this is amazing, right? The reason I wanted to make this video is because I actually wanted to share this information because I just think it's fascinating for a start, but also part of the reason I've started up this YouTube channel and I've started up an online business is I want to become someone that can help other people heal from their emotional traumas and baggage and heal their physical health issues. So I've been looking into like, how can I be trained up to do this, right? So I found a place where I can get trained up online. The thing is, it costs a bit of money, so I can't do it right now. So this is the fourth source I have found that backs all this up. These people are using a technique where they are literally clearing out people's serious health issues that medically nothing can be done for you. So it's like people that have like 30 years of back pain or like sciatica, people that have been diagnosed with things like lupus, MS, Parkinson's disease, all these like, you know, bad diseases, illnesses, things that medically nothing can be done. And they are simply working with people on their subconscious level and with their nervous systems to clear out what's going on, and then their health issue disappears. And they are doing this with like 1 to 4 sessions. Some people can be healed just after 1 session and their serious health issue is gone. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So this is one of my goals that I want to do is I want to help, you know, people with their serious health issues. And the other reason is because when I was 19, I broke my back. I didn't find out till I was 25. Had to have a spinal fusion. Now, I did a lot of research when it comes to, you know, should I get spinal surgery, you know, weighing out the pros and cons. Now, during my research, I discovered that there are a lot of people out here that are stuck in bodies that just don't function properly. They have to deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. Some people can't even bend down to feed their cat. And I just have so much empathy and compassion for those people. And so I want to also help those sorts of people, right? It's one of my goals. Now, another thing I wanted to share is how a trauma, how it kind of works, right? The science behind how the trauma, like we talked about how it starts in the energy field, but your nervous system plays a huge part in this. So I'm going to give you an example, right? Say you're a 6-year-old child, you're standing up in front of the class at school, and you, for some reason, accidentally peed your pants. And you did it in front of the whole class, and the class just starts laughing, and you're like so embarrassed. You're like, oh my God. You're like your heart's pounding. You're going into survival mode, fight or flight, you know. You're like, oh, it's so traumatic. Now, if you don't have an adult there to like sort of nurture you and help you deal with those emotions and that trauma, what happens is you end up storing it in the nervous system and it will just stay there. And then years later in life, that can develop into a disease or illness. So I'm like, this is like a whole nother level when it comes to like healing, right? Healing our physical health issues. So I just wanted to share this information because I just think this is something, like I've only recently just learned about this and it just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. So I just wanted to share that just so other people can know about this too, because having health issues suck, right? Health is wealth. Going through spinal surgery really made me understand how important health actually is. And yeah, like I say, I feel really sorry for these people out here that are just trapped in these bodies that just can't function properly. So if I could get myself in a position where I'm qualified and I can actually help these people with their health issues, that's what I want to do. This is why I'm on this journey with my YouTube channel. This is the direction I want to take it in, is basically become like a healer. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just thought, yeah, this is really interesting stuff, and it kind of just changes your perception on health a bit. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up or write a comment. And if you like this sort of content, then subscribe and hit the bell notification, because I make daily videos on my channel. So I hope you stick around. I hope I see you on the next video. Peace.